Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Inept General, and welcome to part 9 of our Norscan campaign. I think we're just at the end of a turn here.
What?
Eric, what are you doing? You're just refreshing after we rebuilt the tower. Alright, let's end the turn. And our magician, what should we get him? Spoiler, salt, damage building. Let's get him damage building.
No escape.
And on to turn 100. So this is the way you want to play it, is it, dwarves? That's a lot. That is a lot of dwarves. We're going to fight it because we need to cripple them as it is anyway. But they have, it's just so many quarrelers and we're not going to be able to catch them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7, 8, 9, 10 quarrelers, and we really only have 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, 5 units that can really chase them down effectively. And then we're relying on these guys to hold the line against dwarven warriors, which they just won't be able to do. But we're going to have to do as much damage as we can and see how it goes from there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's go for it. This is actually a remarkably effective build versus Norsca, because Norsca doesn't really have the armor piercing to easily clean through dwarf warriors, and with the amount of quarrelers they have, but it looks like the enemies start by running away. They're trying to rejoin their brethren over there, and we try to catch them. So let's speed this up a bit. Here comes our feral mammoth. Okay, and shots start coming in. What they've done is it looks like they've turned around one unit of quarrelers while everyone else is trying to make their escape. But here comes the mammoth to deal with them. We've sent these unit of marauders to go over here and take on these quarrelers. Poking the little Darwi with their sticks. This mammoth now has a good number of dwarven warriors around it. Jesus, just did hit a lot of our own guys there. Now, on this far side, they've turned around a lot of their quarrelers. We have trolls getting in against one unit of them. They're sending in warriors to help them out. We're sending in what we can to back them. And we're sending these hounds to chase these guys down. Now, these guys have actually made it so far that this is going to turn into a bit of a mistake, because they're going to have these guys around there to support them anytime soon. So we tried to smash into these guys a little bit first. We have miners coming back. Devastated one unit of warriors. Now over here, I'm not sure what happened, but our Cav just got massacred by something. And they fled, and then now they're coming back. Now over here, our Hounds got massacred by the supporting, and now the two armies have unified, and they are just charging forward as quickly as their little legs will take them. And I think at this point, it's kind of done. There's just not, we're just not killing these Dwarven warriors, or even the Quarrelers quickly enough for that matter. The Mammoth's doing as much as it can. Now we do have our trolls around their general here, who they are battering him. And our own general's doing well. Now what's actually going to get us here is we could have killed a lot more, but you can see the balance of power is just completely not in our favor. And even though we are getting these Cav into these Quarrelers, they're probably not going to be able to kill them. They just took so much damage in the run-up to them. Got trolls running away. And eventually when all of these guys, all these miners and everything else charge in, the Thane backing them up, or another general even. Got our axes going in now a little bit. That's going to help a touch, but not much really. And then leadership starts to go. They run. Triggers the trolls next to them to start losing a huge amount of leadership. They run. These guys run. The whole of my center breaks. These guys are about to run. And just as the Quarrelers start peppering us with fire, they run. And when my Mammoth runs with more than half of its health left, that's just devastating. And that's almost everyone broken, apart from these very brave spears. They're just psyched. Then they go, gone, and the whole army shatters. Yep, Dwarven warriors, just too strong for Marauders to take on. Not enough armor piercing in the typical garrisons. We're in a bit of trouble, but we're alright. Once we take their last city from them, they won't have anywhere to go back to. It'll be fine. Yeah, you guys really shouldn't have done that. Alright, buddy. Time for some sweet, sweet revenge. Would like to encamp for one more turn because we can't hit them yet.
That was my idea.
Don't think they can get back in time. I'm not going to spend money on repairing this because we'll just lose it again. Now, Wulfric, you're going on a long journey by sea. Back to Marienburg, which we're going to take back. And then we're going to take Couronne. And then we're going to take that whole northern province. Then we're going to destroy Bretonnia. What are we having to do for this? Hunt down and slay the Shaggoth. with any character to Frozen Landing. Alright, Frog's going to go that way once he's finished with this lot. Need some defenses up in case Kislev gets any smart ideas.
Norsca. King on trolls.
Let's build some... we're actually a little bit short on cash to the point where I don't really want to build any new buildings. I might actually go back and cancel the buildings I said I was going to build. Like that one, and that one, and that one. And that one's still building. And that maybe buys us 2 turns. It's kind of all we need, I think. He'll be back to full strength. If they hope they might resettle or something stupid, we can win a battle there for a bit of cash. You're going to join that guy's army, that's fine. Alright, let's extend it. Yep. Finish upgrading them there.
Slaughter the sheep.
What are you going to do now, dwarves? Yeah. Do whatever. Fine, take it. You gonna raise it? Fine, head towards Altar of the Spawn. See if I care. Ooh, +5 for Skin Wolf. +5 for Mere Balefiends. Ooh, that's interesting. We kind of have all the Skin Wolves we want. Let's do this one, Reptilian Altar. Alright, now they're boned. Silly gits overextending themselves. $10,000. A nice little earner there. And we'll raid for a bit more. Then we shall destroy their cities next turn. It's a lot of javelins. Okay, now we have this guy freed up.
By Sigma, no.
This could be an elaborate trap from the AI. I'm just not sure if it is or not. Looks like that's the only army. He could go round me, but we can still get there in time. Frog's fine. Wolfric. Is this neutral waters here? Is this where our waters end, is it? We could get him to rest up at Ice Pack Bay. But we kind of want him down here. Couronne's still only a level 3. There's no particular need to target that separately, so we might as well just come up here and we'll do Marienburg afterwards.
Gift from the shadows.
Yep. Still a little bit tight on cash, so we're not going to do anything else. Let's just end the turn. Occam's Mind Razor. What are you going to do, Crackerdrack? You're going to come back up here for me? You won't. Yeah, you won't get to me in time now, for sure.
Battle time is feeding time. Time for a feeding.
Alright, where are we with everybody? Hound, 34. Crow, 14. 16. Now, people have been asking why I'm doing several of them. Just for the fun of it, guys. If I wanted to just concentrate on one, I'd practically be finished by now. So I'd just almost be finished the campaign. And I don't really want that to happen yet. So I figured may as well just try and get some more of these bonuses while we're going at it. And just drag this campaign, not drag it out because I'm enjoying it. So make it last a little bit longer. And so that's why I'm concentrating on several Chaos Gods at once, rather than just the one. And I am aware that you can only pick one at the end. So that's just what I'm doing. 14, 16, so we probably have to go for Crow. Yes, he does hate dwarves. What have they got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 archers. A lot of Knights of the Realm. A couple of Pegasus Knights. That'll be a tough fight, but we'll do it. I'd almost be tempted to send Wulfric in there by himself to see how much damage he could do at this stage. With this Vortex thing as well, particularly. The mage backing him up, maybe the Skin Wolf. Because with that Vortex thing, by himself in there, he could do a lot of damage. We might try it out. We'll hide these guys in the woods for when he does need backup. Apart from the mammoths, which we can't hide in the woods anyway. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We had a bit of a crash, which resulted in us actually losing a turn or two here. But we're coming up to the end of turn 102. Frog defeated this. I don't think anything else has happened. We came out here to look for a Kislev army. They ran away. We moved back up to the tower. And Wulfric, I think, has just pulled up on the shores of Bretonnia. Yeah, here he is. So apologies for that, but that's caught you up, really, as we only have the several armies at this point. So let's end the turn. Assault Garrison. Where did they assault? Okay, we've got Raiders of the East. Now, we need money. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to need Wulfric to step up and take a big hit. You don't give it to me, eh? I reckon we can do this one. They do have a lot of cav, but we've got woodland, so we're going to hide most of our army. What I think we're actually going to try to do is just have Wulfric go in by himself to start, because he has that new Vortex armor, and that will take down a lot of this infantry. Now, the knights and stuff are going to be a problem, and we're going to need to call in the mammoths and these skin wolves to help us out with that. But by the time that Wulfric's done his damage, hopefully there won't be much opposition left when they charge in. So that's the idea. We're also going to have the wizard, I think, backing up, hiding just outside the gate. And maybe the skin werkin... No, if he can hide in woods, we'll hide him in the woods with the other skin changes. The other skin wolves, even. And the hounds as well will be helpful if they're anti-large, although they don't have a lot of health left at the moment. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The Siege of Couronne. Now, you'll see that exploding cow did a lot of damage to us. Wulfric has managed to brush it off, mostly. So in this battle, we are going to see how much damage Wulfric can do by himself. We're going to park the sorcerer just out here. Everyone else, in case you're curious, is hidden in the forest here. Now, the mammoths fall getting shot down a little bit there. We're just trying to nestle them in there, try and get them to take shelter. But the arrows, the arcing nature of the arrows, still getting over this wall. But the mammoth's now just helping us bash it down. And here comes Wulfric himself. Source, fire spell going off, Flamestorm, and Flock of Doom coming down at the same time. God, that's taking out a lot. And then the gates go down. Now, I don't actually want the mammoths to be involved here too early, so we have Wulfric just sneaking in by himself. And we want to kind of just see what Wulfric can do. Seafang kind of missed, didn't really do as much. We were trying to go along this whole line to hit those archers, but because he did that massive jump in, it kind of reorientated the wind spell and sent it the other direction. Now, because the gates are open, we now have their catapult shooting at our mammoths. And we're going to try and move our mammoths because they can't take... They're taking a lot of damage from that catapult. And it takes them a while just because they're so big to get around each other. Pathing isn't great with the mammoths at the moment. But Wulfric's in here doing a lot of good killing. Now, you can see our mammoths were just moving to either side just to try and get them to find some shelter. The Soul Crusher's already taken quite a lot of damage. And he's still under fire. Now there's archers turned up from the other side aiming at him as well. And it is hitting him. Wulfric let go of his thing that we got from the hunt, the item that gives you the magic ice vortexes. That did a lot of damage to all of the infantry on this side. So they had to send some down from the wall. And the mammoth's still just getting peppered. I didn't really notice for a little while. That's why Soul Crusher didn't move. We've got another Flock of Doom from our wizard coming down. Wulfric losing his temper there. And they got another Flamestorm, I think, coming down over here. It's really doing some good damage to some archers. think there's another Flock of Doom. Our Sorcerer earning his keep today. Now he's able to do that because he has the magical item as well, the one that we got from the second hunt. Where is he? Moved him to the other side because I was actually, at this point, I'd lost sort of patience. And I was like, alright, Mammoths, just get in there. If they're going to be shooting with you with arrows, you may as well be doing damage at the same time. So I'm just sending the Mammoths in. They were bumping into each other. They were bumping into the Sorcerer. He does have Flock of Doom, but they don't show items on the replays, I'm afraid, lads. So I can't see what items he had. So the Mammoth's now in here with Wolfric. And for some reason they charge in, these archers, and I have no idea why. Another Ice Vortex going off from Wolfric himself. At this point, he's kind of chased away all of those infantry almost single-handedly. Now we've got a squad of anti-large coming in just to deal with these knights. Because as I said, most of the infantry is dead. Wolfric's chased most of it off, so we just need the anti-large of the skin wolves, of our hounds, all coming in here. Another Flock of Doom on these Knights of the Realm. And on these archers in the back. Soul Crusher, I'm feeling confident enough to bring Soul Crusher in. Then we start chasing down all this infantry and stuff that's gone around this way. Hounds getting some nice chasing in on these bloody archers. Mammoth coming in, following up. Crushing those spears. This would be terrifying. Run, lads! I think they're shattered, yeah. So then we decide to kind of just keep going around this way, chase down these guys. We see these knights coming around the other side. They still have quite a lot in the center. Archers, Pegasus Knights, the Trebuchet itself. Sorcerer with his chariot riding down a couple. Got the skin wolves coming in. The knights seem to be trying to escape. Everything else is following up behind us, including the Mammoths. Kind of on their way, just taking a little while. Sorcerer goes over here just to try and cast some magic on these guys. Grail Knight's not going to do a lot of damage to them, and casts Flock of Doom. Pegasus Knights come down on our Sorcerer actually, which isn't great. He's starting to lose health quickly, so we move the target of the Skin Wolves onto the Pegasus Knights. Pegasus Knights still coming in. They're throwing everything they've got. This is kind of their last stand. We've got both Mammoths involved. Wolfric's down in here somewhere. And then we just made the order to move the rest of our army in as well. Just to try and take them from the other side if they do manage to hold us at this choke point. Here's Wolfric down here fighting some Pegasus Knights. The Mammoths are breaking through. Grail Knight's nailing one of our Skin Wolves there. Oh, Mammoth just swiping away a few Grail Knights. And they shatter. Like, I'm quite glad we did not have to fight these guys for longer. Wolfric, one last Sea Fang, through some peasants. A lot of them got back up, though. Good for them. The Hound's just chasing down these men-at-arms. And that's the siege there, guys. Woo! Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look at how we did. Wolfric, 278, and he wasn't really touched. The only reason we kind of got forced into it there is because we couldn't really find a safe place to stick our Mammoths without them taking huge amounts of damage. They both survived, thankfully. 131 for the War Shrine, 72 for the Soul Crusher. But all in all, yeah, fairly solid performance. 110 from the Sorcerer there with his Vortex spells. 99 for the Skin Wolves. 47 for the Regiment of Renown one. All in all, pretty solid performance all around. Yeah, pretty good. 278. Go Wolfric. And he was barely touched as well. Oh, that's so much money. Christ, and we need it.
To the four corners.
Alright, didn't want to have to do that because we're going to have to retake Couronne. But hopefully that's bought us some time. And we can raid, and then we'll encamp. What we might do is go down here, actually. How much movement do you have left, Wolfric? None? How'd you have no movement left? Alright. And we'll go here. But he really needs to recover.
Eat my enemies.
Now, Frog can go over there and finish off the dwarves. But I'm not 100% bothered about that. They should be going through horrible attrition. Worse than that, one would have thought, but... They can take Atlas of this, the Atlas place. I don't really care about that. Frog's moving this way to take care of Frozen Landing. Now, with a bit of extra cash, let's just build these fortifications. Actually, no, don't want to build that one. Let's build this. Alright.
Northmen come.
You still have this one for 8 more turns. I'm wondering if we should even bother using it. So what we do need is we need another Skin Wolf for Frog. Does he still have a space in his army? He has 2 spaces. What was the other space from? Oh, it was meant to be... Oh, I remember. We were meant to have handed over these guys, the Miststalkers. Sanguine. Go straight to a level 6. We just don't really need one. We really should have gone for this, but that's alright. We'll take Sanguine. Maimed leg, nope. Maimed arm, nope. Oh, see, if we'd taken Couronne, we could have actually done this one, but that's alright. Let's do the vigor loss. $28. I think we actually have to spend this money on these. 2 more for that, 1 more for that. I think that's about it. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Because I do want the Mammoth. I'm just not going to put him on the Mammoth. It's just, you know, in case we ever get into a very tricky situation where we need another Mammoth, we have one on hand. So let's make sure he doesn't have a mount. Can't change that till next turn. Alright, let's end the turn. Yeah, do whatever you want, dwarves. I just don't care anymore. You'll be dead soon enough. No! He's not coming back either. That was a critical success. God damn it. God damn it. Alright. Luckily we have that Vermeer Balefiend thing. We want Shadow. I guess that'll do. We have good defense here, don't we? Not great again. Oh, still kind of like, if they come at me with both stacks, we might be in a bit of trouble. But it looks like they're taking attrition. They're going to die soon. By pillaging these lands, the slave can be taken by force. After days of searching, an enticing lead is uncovered. A slave languishing in a thrall pen up in the Couronne Mountains is found repetitively mumbling stories about a ruthless and powerful shag-off with frightening power. Although clearly gone insane, it is plain to see that the pitiful man has experienced a terrible encounter in battle, missing an eye and an arm, but most importantly, he bears the tattoo known as the Mark of the Fallen Tribe. The slave may be able to help you find. You could either pay a very price, or slave, raid the region. Yeah, no problem. We'll do that anyway. God knows where his armies are. But we can take that, so we'll take that settlement.
The gods might compel me to kill, but I do.
Okay, let's go back to Wulfric. Wulfric's going to do half movement. And he's going to encamp. We will take this darling small city next turn, because we'll need the cash. Castle Artois' defenses are pretty rubbish as well. You guys kind of know where you're going. Pendulum. Feebling Foe, The Withering, Smoke and Mirrors, Evasion. Alright, it's better than starting with nothing. Sorry guys, had to step away there. Alright, don't know why the dwarves are still trying to attack me when I have overwhelming force against them, but let's auto-resolve this one. Take the cash. Ooh, research rate plus 20%, construction minus 20%. Oh, that's tough. I think we're gonna have to go construction because we are building a few things. Did I forget to tell you to go to Frog as well? Yeah, you go over here. Rejoin him. Alright, it's the last death throes of these dwarven armies. If he makes it to Varg camp, we might actually be in a bit of trouble. Let's spend the money on this. 4 turns, maybe. Now, Wolfric, you and the boys need to do a bit of work here. Let's sack it. And then camp. Nice. That works out perfectly. Actually, how much movement did we actually have there? Can we get back into this territory? That's fun. There we go. Maybe we should have headed down towards Castle Artois there. But I still think Frog can do this by himself. Yeah, easily. I actually don't know if there's a unit I can give this to. No, not in this army. That's hilarious. Okay, we'll have to get rid of that on him. I can subjugate them. Let's sack them first. Could occupy it straight up. They probably built dumb stuff, so we'll just sack it. So because you cannot use this... Ooh, Banner of Eternal Flame. That is good. Not necessarily in your army, in case anyone does sort of side damage to any of us. Let's give you the armor piercing. That's fine. Two heroes, and then those mist ones. Oh, hello. Is this remnants of your army? Let's check that. Is this Olaf's? Yeah, Olaf. Come to me, Olaf. Okay, no, we're not going to build that. We're going to save our cash. I'm going to end the turn. Alright, end turn. Haven't even seen a vampire count. What are you doing, dwarves? Oh, Olaf's been defeated by Kislev. What are we going up against? Bretonia. We kind of need the speed to catch them. So I guess minus 10 armor? Ugh, that's a tough one. Let's get you correct here. Yeah, we'll get you a berserker. Yeah, sacking stuff you need as well. Just get you Mammoth Tamer for the hell of it. And Cultist, why not? "25 fire resistance might come in handy for you." What's your fire weakness? What does 20%? Okay, so that takes care of that. No spare weapon for you, I'm afraid. Can do that. Pigeon Plucker Pendant. Nothing for you there.
Battle time is feeding time.
Alright, let's just take these guys.
I got it. I'll have a crack.
Ooh, plus 30 armor, plus 15% reload time reduction. That's pretty good. No, we're not going to recruit anything. A giant could be fun. But we'll resist that temptation for now. Frozen Landing. We'll need to send some troops over there. Don't really want to send Frog to do it, though.
What?
Tower of Karak isn't nearly secure enough. We don't really have the funds to start a new army just for going around refilling our cities. We actually need to put you a bit to work, but I'm worried that Kislev are just going to come in here as soon as we leave. So let's do that for you. Do this. Still gives us a turn.
Done and done.
Where did this army come from? They still have a lot of troops there. Less than they did, but still a lot. And we're not nearly at a full percent yet. So we're going to come down here, see if we can sneak in. Don't think we can, but we're going to go down here anyway.
I'll see it.
With Castle Artois, our next target. We'll go down here to Giseru, Marienburg, circle back up.
Run the world.
Now, we actually haven't hit this side of the continent yet, so we'll wait for those two guys to arrive. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll actually just dismiss the Miststalkers from this army. Should have done this ages ago.
Norsca.
Now, it's going to take a while before we can recruit them back with Frog, but it'll be worth it. Right, you'll recover in about 2 turns, that's fine. A Wound Maker. Oh, no. Let's go 1 Wound Maker. There we go.
I eat my enemies.
Oh, have we taken Wolfric off that silly horse? Don't think we had. We'll do that next turn. Tell me he didn't manage to assassinate that guy. God damn it. Alright, it wasn't a critical assassination at least. So we have that to be slightly thankful for. But it is frustrating. You get there in a turn? Not quite. Alright, so we'll wait 1 more turn for you to get in position. Wolfric's going to have to hit the castle this turn. Yes. That's a great amount of cash. And we... Oh, come on. That's more than half. What are you talking about?
Correct. Advancing. En route.
How's that 0?
I'll see it through. It is set. Where's my next quarry? I'll see it through.
That makes no sense. This is busted. Because we're either in this territory or that territory, and either way, we should be making money off of it. We just had 649 when we were over here. No, I don't know what happened there. But that's right. We still have a good amount of cash, which means I'm in a bit of a hurry to build up this bloody tower so we can get one of our armies actually working again. 2 turns. What's the resistance we have here? Our camp's actually alright. We have a mammoth. Yeah, we're fine.
Northmen come.
Okay, you are building up there. So that's actually okay. Ice Pack Bay, we can build up a bit. No rush though. Okay, no, so we have 2 more points, and then the next one's the last one. So what should we put it into? Because we'll use the last one to upgrade to War Mammoth. I guess Deadly Blade? Get his melee attack up? Upkeep minus 15% would be lovely. Probably should put 2 into that. But anyway. Doesn't matter. So we are going to put 2 into this. Then we do the Marauder, and then we do the War Mammoth. Let's build money-making buildings as well. Quick scan for any more of them. These plunder ones can probably be alright. We'll upgrade those, but when you have full growth already, it's just about whether the research rate buff is worth it. I suppose it is, maybe. I mean, it's a bit of a luxury. How much are these? Yeah, we'll build those. Alright, let's end the turn. Come on, Cracker-Drac. Let's end this. Whoa, that's closer than I'd have liked. I still think that's ours, right? Yeah. Kislev, will you just piss off? Build that as well. What do you want? Oh, now he has a spare space in the army. Let's actually recruit. Uncompromising. Easily deceived. That's terrible. Misshapen. Let's do Misshapen. Okay, Towncrack has some defenses now. With the hounds and stuff, so we can maybe venture a little bit further afield.
Slaughter the sheep. No.
So I think we're going to actually have him try and take Norden. That's what we're going to do. And then Castle von Rauken as well. You can go back to that old territory. Is this the Fey Enchantress still, just following us around? Oh, this is Luon. Hey Luon, how you doing? Oh, because Gisera doesn't have anything built there. That's the problem. The dwarves learned from my last adventure down here, I see. Let's just get into Marienburg. We'll make some money, and we'll take Marienburg next time.
Where's my next
Ah, Volsgrad. We have not had a chance to dig into you, my little friend. We still have this for 3 more turns. I'm not sure if it's worth recruiting another one. I mean, why not, eh? Oh, +1 of the leadership, actually. That's exactly what we want. This one's actually a better choice. Can buff up those trolls even more. I think that's everyone moved. Yeah. Actually, almost forgot this. This is actually a quest, I think. Yeah, raid the camp. Doing that. Perfect. Boom, 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 boom. If this Fane assassinates them again, I'm just going to lose my temper. Don't you dare. Nice. Finally, those dwarves are gone. Alright, Wolfric. How's everyone doing? The mammoths are still only on half health, but that's alright. I'm going to take Marienburg. Yes, and we can encamp. Perfect. Maybe take Isleheart as well, then we'll come back for Marienburg. Carroburg, no walls. Gorcel, just been established. A bit of a waste of time to take that. We're still a little bit short on cash. Prog.
I'll get there.
Win the following battle. Now we could do it with this army, but I'm actually wanting to get some Where's the actual battle? No, if we're gonna have to teleport anyway, we may as well teleport with Wolfric. Oh, is that it? They must have sacked it just before. So that's a bit of money. Yeah, you do, buddy. Yes, you do. What's in this army? That's a little bit scary. That's a lot of great swords. That's right, they know where they're going. Let's end the turn. Hello, 2 stacks of Kislev. This might be a bit much. Guys, it's just a matter of whether the trolls are up to the task of killing all those great swords. I think they are. They do armor piercing. They could smash a good number of them. There's not a lot of spears. There's only the 2 units of halberds. We have the dogs to chase down missiles.
Who's going to anyway?
We have armor piercing we can put on one of the trolls. Now, which one? 14, 32, 20. Gotta be the Hound, I'm afraid. Trollfang Dagger, that's pretty good. Poison attacks. Do you have a weapon? No. There you go. Nice little bit of money there. Raid as well. What are we going to do with you, Wolfric? Tempted to keep you where you are for now. We have a couple of turns before we need to move. Let's move you maybe a little bit closer to this Empire border. Do this. Actually, if you can cross over, why not?
Heading out.
Yeah, a bit more cash. Perfect. Almost back to full fighting force. Yeah, you know where you're going. Okay, Frog, what are we doing? Master of the Fen. Actually, probably should have been working on getting that one as well. Unnatural Healing. Fueled by War. Lightning Strike, Spawn of Chaos. We do probably want to get to the end of that one as well. We do have time. So what should we put something into here? Probably the Spoiler. But then we're a bit spread out, but I didn't get to pick these ones. Alright, where to head now, eh? That's probably a bit much for us to take on Prague with all of its armies and this stack here. So where we might head is a bit further south. Kislev is properly defended. But we can head towards the Dwarven territories. That's my thinking. And then we can get his Wintertooth Crown. So Frost can get his Wintertooth Crown. You, my happy-go-lucky little friend, are going to head south down here. Try and just break into Erengrad territory. Yes, for a lot more raiding. And you will take these two soft targets. Now, Wolfric. Very nice.
By all that I hold dear, no.
King Luon, you probably shouldn't have done that. I think I can probably take you, even with the walls. We just have to can't move too far forward. We still want to encamp.
This is ill considered. We brought chaos.
And that's actually probably is the quicker way for you to go around.
Slaughter the sheep.
Alright. You Gresh. Oh, it's Forcus. I don't really have much for him to do. He can go and kind of serve as a scout down here. Just go see what's happening. Alright, let's end the turn. Alright, that's Wulfric, full level. Now, what to go with you? More attacking or more... Let's go more attacking with Wulfric's. Because Wulfric himself is more defensive, isn't he? Because he has that standing thing, but not really. Don't know why I put something into that. That seemed like a bit of a waste. Anyway, put that into that.
The eternal challenger. I am the one.
I'm not proud of doing this, King Luon, but the Mammoth will help us in the strength-wise. We have your walls to get through.
I travel the world seeking jewels.
Ha! Must be joking, Midland. Alright, Wulfric.
No escape. The correct path. Offerings of death.
I'm actually just going to auto-resolve this one, guys. And we are going to establish an outpost.
Seeking, destroying.
See, I think the traits have bugged out. I've seen this happen before in another campaign I was doing. Because Wulfric definitely should have got Kingslayer there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the traits have bugged out. Killing King Luon definitely should have been Kingslayer. That's a shame, because that means there's not really a huge incentive for us to go around killing each of the legendary lords. Because we won't be able to, it won't keep a record of who we've killed, and it won't get any more traits out of it either. So that's a bit of a bummer, guys, but there we go, there's King Luon.
Speak. Eat my enemies.
Frog, come down here. Let's keep it moving. I'm actually kind of super happy about leaving him kind of over here. Just want him to recover a little bit of health. But that 1,000 a turn is pretty good. Then he'll take Castle Von Rauk, and then we'll come back up here and start raiding again. It'll be fun. Got assassinated. Oh, god damn. Can't catch a break.
Absolutely not.
we actually need to take something right now. It won't be from Wolfric. But we do need to build up the defenses there. Still have a turn, I suppose. Won't be from Throng either. I mean, that's some defenses, but it's not enough to stop this army. You are still raiding, yeah, good. Wolfric, where are you? Well, now you've got the space and the skin wolf isn't coming. Just take this guy with you. Nice, 10,000. It'll move you... No, you're already past halfway, so we'll just move you over here straight up. And put you into raiding.
Understood.
You're still on your way to the big guy. Let's see if you can't be sped along a bit. Cut him off. Go to where he's going rather than just chasing him around.
Thanks, ready.
Now, with the king dead,
Where's my next?
I'm just going to move up here. And we're coming for the Fey Enchantress. Golden Hounds. Cost for Wolves. That stuff. This thing's down here. Let's finish these off. Haven't picked a speciality we want to make this guy yet. So, Hardened Hunter, Marauder Hunter, Berserkers. We do have a lot of Berserkers in his army, so...
Four corners. I am the wanderer. I'll challenge them.
What? What? You have to be joking me. Alright. You wanted it. Let's do it. Let's end the turn on this battle. We'll fight this battle out and we'll end the episode. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Back at Couronne. We went all the way around. And this time, I don't think we're going to muck about like we did before, getting our mammoths killed, or we're going to make a bit more careful that they don't get killed. Trebuchet rocks coming over the side there. Our javelins returning fire. Already a flock of doom. Sorcerer ready to work overtime. Getting on a huge amount of troops there. And then the flamestorm as well. Now, I thought the flamestorm would be locking here, but it did manage to find this little alley out, which is annoying. Because if it bounced around here for ages, that would have been magnificent. So now the mammoths are all just bumping into each other. I can't really tell if anyone's actually hitting the gate or not. Got the Fey Enchantress doing her thing. At this point, we just moved the mammoths out of the way. The tower did try and fire at them, but they're still getting peppered by archers, so we tried to move them even further away and just leave Wulfric in the middle to deal with it himself. So moving the mammoths all the way over here. And I think that's him through the gate. Here he comes. They send in their yeoman. Wulfric does his cold vortex. That just starts to tear through them. Fane Chancellor's like, what is that? Seafang went that way. Bloody trail of destruction, that was Seafang. And already has decimated a number of units just waiting in the gate here. Here comes their cav, as we expected. I had no idea this was going on. That must be killing so many. What are they firing at? They shouldn't be being able to see my guys. I had no idea that was going on in the battle, but there we go. I was too busy dealing with Wulfric and this massacre. Oh. Another Seafang just plowing through. And this is a new thing I didn't realize about Seafang. It can bounce off the walls. Like, these peasants really trying. Now there's archers coming in. There's the Pegasus Knights. Wulfric doesn't care. He's still solid. Look at him. 499 kills at this stage. I think they get to the point here where, like, okay, most of the cavalry's dead. We sent in our work in to help out against the Fey Enchantress, I think. Because Wulfric was just struggling to hit a singular target. But then they sent in the Pegasus Knights against our Wolfkin, which is a bit of a problem in itself. We also have some other... Oh no, the lads aren't moving yet. Another cold vortex just following them around the corner. Lovely. Wulfric comes back to help out because our Werkin isn't doing too hot. Pushing those little Pegasus out the way. They take off. Flock of Doom. And then here come our cav killing stuff. The hounds get caught up on this, on the Fey Enchantress, however, which is not what meant to happen. Hounds come to help out against all these Pegasus Knights, which Wulfric pushed over the whole regiment in one go. And that's almost that Pegasus Knight unit wiped out because of that solid hit from Wulfric. We've got the other Mammoth just coming around the side, trying to get up here, shut down these arrows, which had been peppering Wulfric throughout the fight. Spears get in the way, which is never a good idea. Remnants of the Pegasus Knight unit. Wulfric still over here stomping peasants. But everything else is coming up this hill. Sorcerer helping out where he can, even getting involved in the melee now. Going after these archers. Straight through him, nicely done. As predicted though, the Cav all came after him, but we had a counter charge ready for him. One hell of a counter charge it was. Now Wulfric's still just tanking stuff over here, taking on all the infantry he can. Hounds running. The sheer amount of cav up here got caught up to them a little bit as they were leading the charge against all of it. Flock of Doom. And then they shatter. That's everyone gone. We didn't manage to kill the Fae. She's still alive. She does escape. But the Mammoths did a huge amount of killing. Let's go to the results screen. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. That one went kind of in hand. We did alright. A lot of knights there that we had to deal with. But only lost 137. Used about a quarter of our army to do it. Wulfric, 915 with the Mammoth. Woo! And he had one Seafang left. 103 with the Sorcerer. That's pretty incredible, 915. I know it was mostly peasants, but that is a huge number. 143 of the Soul Crusher, pretty solid. And, yeah, that's about it, really. Not a lot of units involved. The Hounds did well, 160 with the armor-piercing ones. That's about all we pulled in. 9 kills for the Fey Enchantress, 0 for any other member of her army. I am enjoying the Flock of Doom on the Sorcerer. It seems like a lot of fun. Oh, that's still a lot of money. Gotta sack it again, don't we? That doubles our kitty. Yeah, nope, still nothing for killing the Fey Enchantress. Oh, I'm so pissed. Anyway, guys, we are going to end the episode there. And we'll go back into raiding stance. Let's check on the other guys before we leave. Frog still needs to move. Oh, can he actually attack? Let's take Fort Jakova. Go back into raiding stance. Let's check on Eric. Oh yeah, he can do some good stuff as well here. Woo! That turned into one hell of a profitable turn. What army do you have? You have a couple of javelin throwers. Wolfric has a couple as well. Let's see what traits you currently have, Wolfric. What can we get rid of? +5, Collector +6, Mountain Scout maybe. I do like that 5%, but it's not a huge amount. Drake Hunter's Banner. Even more effective javelin throwers. Pretty happy with that.
Fear me. To the four corners.
Yeah, you're alright. You're nicely kitted out. Zealot, Mammoth Tamer. Don't really need that one. It's weird that you can take this banner. What happens when you do? I actually don't know. I assume you just equip it yourself, the heroes, if you give them a banner? No way. Jericho Man's doing fine. We can move him up all the way back up here, and then get him to raid for that 1,000 to go. Now we've got a shed ton of cash. What should we build? Guarantee people are coming from Marienburg quicker than you can shake a kettle at. So let's upgrade that. Yeah, anything that makes us cash. Why not? Because now we are just swimming in money. And now I think would be the time to recruit another army of just marauders. Keep it real cheap. It's a matter of where we can build them. Can build them here, but that's Doom Keep as well. Yep, so we'll recruit. We'll do this guy. One. Oh, not berserkers. Nope, 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 nope. Just cheap as chips. There we go. Alright guys, we are going to end the episode there. What's going to happen from here on in, Frog is going into the mountains. He's going to try and get down here so he can do his Wintertooth Crown quest. Wulfric is going to continue his rampage of Bretonia, hopefully taking Couronne to keep next time. We'll move on to Longwy, and then we'll do his quest battle down here next episode. And then, what else is happening? Rugar is going to recolonize our cities down here, and we'll have the whole of Norsca finally. And then Eric, where's Eric? Eric, our man, is going to raise these two smaller cities, come back to Erengrad, keep making 1,000 a turn like a champ, and then we will take it from there. All right, guys, as always, a huge thank you to you all for watching, and a special thanks to my patrons, Huli Reese, Colin, Mateus, Samuel, Matthews, David, Peter, Sign of the Emperor, Niblitz, Calaf, Nigel, Hankster, Zelha, and James. Thank you guys, as always, for supporting me, and I hope to catch you all on the next one. All right, guys, bye.